Rhys Hoskins back to Citizens Bank Park. Yes, the Milwaukee Brewers are in town. The Brewers are sitting top of the National League Central right now with a 36-23 record, so they are above 500. And as Philly 007 was saying in the chat, no, we are not booing Rhys Hoskins. What do we think? Are we? But here's my question. I don't expect a full-on boo because it's not his fault he's gone. And he was great here in his 10 seasons that he was here. But I'm wondering, are we getting a standing ovation? Yeah. Are we getting just some scattered applause?
No.
Most likely there will be a video playing for Rhys Hoskins. So I'm expecting in that moment a nice, Rhys wave, some innovation in that sense. And I think that's it, though.
Yeah,
we welcome him back, and
I think he's going to get a video. He's going to get a moment to step out and tip the helmet.
Yeah, some handshakes possibly.
There's going to be. He's one of the most beloved figures of that. Of this stretch so far, and it's. I think that Jamie loves Rhys Hoskins, where to the point where if he were here, he'd probably be giving me crap for, I don't want, and again, I'm going to say this. I like Rhys Hoskins. I think Rhys Hoskins was a very good ball player here. I am not in that over the top celebratory route, but what I am going to say is you're going to get a lot of pomp and circumstance for Rhys Hoskins. He's one of the more beloved characters here. He's got, he was an energy guy, a good clubhouse guy, and he was a good ball player, and he hit some really timely home runs in that playoff stretch. The bat spike is the big one, obviously. Yeah. But I think that, the one against Lance McCullers after, Falter struggled to start the game and they come right back against McCullers and get to him. You're going to see that. I think that was the one against McCullers was a home run as well. But the one against Clevenger, the one where Falter struggled and then Clevenger came in and gave him right back. All of that's going to be montage. There's going to be a lot of pomp and circumstance for Rhys Hoskins, and it's deservedly so. He's he was a major cog in the Phillies getting to the World Series. It's unfortunate how his time with the team ended. Bryce Harper obviously moving to first was a better move for the team than re-signing Rhys Hoskins, and there's going to be a lot of fanfare and love for him.
Yeah, and I don't care what you guys say in the chat. Mopar and who was it? Mopar was the main one that was saying it about not counting his time in the minor leagues. He was just drafted by the Phillies in 2014. And that's like you guys saying if Aiden Bauer Miller or Justin Crawford stays with the Phillies for 6 years in the majors and then moves on, you're not going to count those years. Yes, we will. Well, I'm counting those years. He was drafted by the Phillies. He was a part of the Phillies pipeline. 2017, he made his official debut in the majors, but he was still a part of the Phillies family. And the minor league is part of the Phillies. That's like the JV to the varsity. That's the second team to the start, the top team. We're counting that. And also, most importantly, as you guys are talking about the bat spike and those big moments, helping the Phillies get to the playoffs, winning playoff series, all that is Rhys Hoskins, and he's such a big part of Phillies history that he will get a nice moment.
Mopar made a good point. He and his wife Jamie did a lot of good work around the community.
Yeah, they did. That's another
part. This team as a whole is pretty philanthropic. They do a pretty good job. Aaron Nola's pretty invested. Kyle Schwarber's pretty invested. And I think, Jim makes a good point where he was that dude on the bad Phillies team when they started to kind of ascend back into prominence. Because if you remember, he took the league by storm when he came up. I think it was 6 home runs in his first 13 at bats or something whatever the number was. It was a ridiculous number. He's going to get a deserved standing ovation. There's no doubt about